Today we discuss a PRS McCarty 594 Singlecut. Hey, James Shee here with Tarpley Music in Fort Worth, Texas. And remember, you can always find us online at tarpleymusic.com. And please subscribe to our channel below if you haven't done so already. So I've got the PRS McCarty 594 Singlecut here. And after Paul Reed Smith started making guitars, he called on Ted McCarty, who was a longtime pioneer. He was one of the original Gibson guys. And he called on him to get some input in some new guitar making. So in 1994, the first McCarty model came out from Paul Reed Smith, inspired by a lot of McCarty's ideas. You can look up Ted McCarty. His name is on so many major things that have happened in electric guitars. But this is just a really very well-made, versatile single-cut guitar that just kind of does everything. Not only your Les Paul-y sort of sounds, but each pickup does have a coil tap, so you can get some single coil sound out of it also. It's a mahogany guitar with a maple cap, so very similar to kind of that Les Paul combination of woods. Full mahogany neck. This is a rosewood fretboard at a 10-inch radius, so very just standard across the board stylistically for playing. Of course, then here you've got this is a wonderful stop bar with your adjustable bridge here, so intonation not an issue. You've got everything there to do that. And then these are the PRS 5815s, which are the similar to the really high-end guitars as well. That is the same winding, everything, and they're just made overseas as opposed to here. But they're very punchy. They got a lot of great sound to them, and we're going to go through all the clean and all the dirty sounds, of course. And so this nut here is actually a synthetic blend from a bronze powder. And so I wasn't real sure really what that was when I kind of looked it up, but I'll tell you that once it's shaped, it holds really well, and I think it gets a little bit more of a sustain out of there in combination with the angle that you get from here and then that nut. So just a really killer guitar. It's kind of a Clouson style, old school tuners there, hold very well. So it's a great, huge body of sound, both single coil, and you can get your humbuckers out of it. So extremely versatile. Not to mention the finish is just really, really gorgeous. So there's a lot of great contouring here. Very comfortable for over the arm. The getting all the way up the high of the neck. This is a great contour on the single cut. It's just a beast. A total workhorse. I mean, there's not really anything I can't think of that I couldn't pull off gig-wise on just this guitar. So let's start with getting and listening to some of the clean tones, and then we'll hear some overdrive tones. So the guitar is going right into a Deluxe Reverb amp, and we're going direct out of that into the interface. Reverb set at about 3, bass and treble are set at about 6, so it's pretty much a flat response here. So this, like any other double humbucker guitar, 3-way switch. So at the top here we have our rhythm or our neck only, both, and then down there we have the bridge or the treble pickup, and then of course there is a coil tap for each one also. So we're going to start right here in the neck position or the up position. Okay, middle position, so this is both pickups now. We're going to get our treble or our brightness here out of the bridge pickup. So starting on that bridge pickup there, if we pull the coil tap, then we're going to get a single coil bridge sound. That back in, so go up to my neck only, pull that, so we got that is a single by itself. tap both in the middle. And then the knobs that the coil taps are on are for each pickup has its own tone knob and own volume knob, so you can still adjust from those sounds also. So now the guitar is going through a Strymon Riverside, which is a really awesome multi-drive pedal by Strymon, and then back into the Deluxe Reverb and out from there. So we're going to do a little bit of all those positions, just so you can hear a little bit of them overdriven. So we're back in our neck position here, and everything's wide open. Amp settings are the same. In the middle with both. And then bridge. Stay there, and then we'll pull the coil tap for that. So this is a single coil on the bridge. And then going all the way back here to the neck pulled in single coil. And right in the middle with both pulled. And obviously, sitting in any of the humbucker position or single coil positions, you can definitely pull up the drive and really give something. So we've heard what this awesome guitar sounds like on its own, both clean and dirty. So let's hear it in the mix with some other instruments. Hit it, boys! So one thing I really love about the PRS McCarty 594 is that it's actually just a touch less of a normal scale length. Usually it's a 25.5 or 25. This is actually a 24.594, which is where the 594 comes from in the model numbers from that scale length. And it's just something just a little bit less like that, just really comfortable to get around, but still this huge, big, full sound. It's so versatile. It's actually not extremely heavy, so a lot of good sound, a lot of overdrive out of a body that's just not ridiculously heavy. Not to mention, I mean, just every finish that PRS does is just gorgeous. It's just so classy with the nice brown into black fade. The speed knobs work great. And so it's just an overall workhorse. I could really see, I need one really nice guitar for a number of different kind of gigs. This definitely works. Not to mention that you got two of the best minds in the industry together, Paul Reed Smith, Ted McCarty. It's kind of a no-brainer to play these whenever you see them. So if you get a chance, come down to Tarpley and play this guitar. It is definitely at a pro price point, but worth every cent. It just feels really good, and it holds extremely well. The tuning has been holding extremely well. all day with it. And so just very classy. Got a beautiful contour from it. Even on the back, it's just extremely comfortable. And I think a lot of that contouring with the scale length, that I think is what makes it just so comfortable to play. It's like I could lay back in an easy chair and still feel really, really comfortable playing it. So I hope you learned something about this particular guitar as well, maybe PRS and McCarty in general. Just wonderful guitars. If you did enjoy the video, just hit like and make sure you subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already. And if you'd like to know as we drop more videos, we drop videos every single week. Just hit notifications to be turned on, and we'll see you on the next one.